Buddy, welcome back. Grandpa's gonna try some more. Trying to get my rating up, be a little more. I don't want to be aggressive. I'd like to race as clean as I possibly can. But to get my skill level up, we're gonna need a lot of practice because I'm nowhere near any of these other guys. But we are working on it. I really like this game. I've played Gran Turismo from the initial Gran Turismo all the way up to this one. I've played every one of them and have thoroughly enjoyed every one of them so far. I don't ever see myself up there with like Super GT or Erie's or Rory, any of them guys like that, but I sure do want to make a dent in my progress here as far as upping my skill and being competitive at some sort of scale. Second. I have qualified in second. I really don't like to qualify. I'd rather be in the back and gain my spots, but Nova's clean with fits of homicidal rage. That's about right. Biggest problem I have is trying to keep myself calm around when I'm around other people, trying to not get rattled and stay in the game, keep my head in the game and on the track, follow my lines, but also try to stay out of everybody's way at the same time. Again, qualified second. We will see. I qualified second in the last one and ended up finishing in fifth. And it'd probably be about the same results, hopefully not worse. Got some respectable names in here for the ones that I've seen so far. Some of these, just because it's a lower class like I am, doesn't mean they're bad drivers, bad racers. And you get a lot of people that will purposely come down to the lower lobbies like this just to dominate, if you will. Well, I'm not going to dominate, but I'm sure as hell going to race. Come on. All right, here we go. All right, Grandpa. Try to catch that slipstream as early as possible. All right, Patrick. Carry me on. I'm still here, Patrick. Don't worry, buddy. Now, my personal strategy, get this corner. I want a bump draft. I don't want to go around him yet. Get some distance between us and the people behind. Oh, didn't work. All right. Put off too much. Oh, I've seen that, Mr. Patrick. Wow, okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, this one's going to be about the same as last time. I'm going to start losing positions. Alright, so to hell with blunt drafting. If I can catch him, which I doubt, but if I can catch him, then the attempt is to just get around him. But I don't know if I can catch him. Only got 2 laps left. This corner right here is always my Achilles heel. Oh, he screwed up. Come on, Grandpa. Come on, Grandpa. Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, I clipped the wall. No, no. Southern succotash. Come on, come on. Welcome back, I'm live. Oh. Doing good, doing good. Trying to hone my skills there. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Yeah, you better block that corner. I was coming. Well, I'm glad to have you. Come by anytime. Grandpa just trying to get his groove on. On the last lap here, I'm not too good at this game, but I like it. Always welcome new people to the channel. If I can catch his slipstream, he's toast. I'm in it just a little bit. I'd love to get around him, but every time I get up there, he blocks me. Yeah, that's right, just having fun. Oh no, I touched the wall. That's all it took. Now he's got me. Come on, Grandpa, get up there. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Well, good job, good job. Second place, I'll settle for that. Yeah, second place. It should be a clean race bonus as well. Yeah, I've always loved racing games. Vast variety of racing games. All the way from old school. But then again, I started with Pong, Pac-Man, and all them, Asteroids, all that. A long, long time ago. Woo! Second place, clean race, all I'm saying. A lot of this, yep, clean race bonus. A lot of this newer stuff, I've tried to keep myself in with it and what's going on and how it works and all that kind of stuff. My biggest downfall with this game is setting my vehicle. I got to learn how to do all that and wrap my pea-brain around how it all works. Alright, we're going to go right back into there. Select from garage. I always have to change my tires. I think I'd get smart and go back out and actually put these tires on so I don't have to keep doing this. I'm not trying to. Sim racing in general is a great. Oh yes, I agree with you 100%. Like I said, I extreme variety of racing games, from NASCAR, Gran Turismo, Juiced, Need for Speeds. I got all of those. Grand Theft Auto, all kinds of different racing on that, and I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6 to finally drop in November. They're talking about November anyway. But anyway, it's just there's so many different racing games out there now. It's almost overwhelming. But I've tried to gather as many of them as I can, and I play a lot of them. Right now I have 314 games in climbing, the majority all being racing. But I do play a lot of survival and stuff like that as well, strategy. I also play on the computer. This here is on the console right now. But the problem that I have with the computer, I don't have the wheel and the pedals and all that kind of stuff. I'm just a poor old retired fart. But eventually we'll get there. We'll get there. I don't have $4,000 to just spit out and set up a seat and stuff for it. But all in due time. But no, I do appreciate you coming by. I try to keep this as close to PG-13 as possible, and I fail every time because I have a potty mouth. So I'll apologize to you ahead of time. It comes to my brain and falls out of my face. But I try. And I don't mean to bore you to death looking at this countdown timer, but I'm not going to get into any more qualifying because I'm not going to be able to do any better than what I've already done. You know, I had one guy come in here. I was playing this yesterday, and he came in, same car. You cannot tune these. I haven't figured out how to do anything with them. Yeah, I could build a lot of it myself, and I've got all kinds of monitors and stuff like that, but I don't have the wheels and the pedals and the wheel, pedals, gear shift, all that kind of stuff like that for a good sim rig, you know. But cats are playing. but we'll eventually get there and everything. I've streamed a lot of different games, including this game several times, but that was a different account. I haven't had this account too terribly long. Got it going after retirement. I thought, an old fart out there, and I can't hang with these young bucks for the most of it, and I know it, and I don't intend on being anything spectacular, just having fun, and my motto has always been challenge accepted, so whether I win or lose, I don't care. It's all about having fun playing the game and being with the people that you care about. I got a few people that have been with me for years, playing these games. Toby, come on now, Daddy's play it. I can't have you in my lap. Nope. Kitty cats don't have thumbs. You can't play. Yep. Come on now. But I watch, like, on YouTube, Race Boy. He's a good one. Settles the steering wheel. Well, see, I've been trying to find, like, the G29, beginner stuff, big good. Something like that, a setup. But finding it for the money has been just kind of a nightmare. Yeah, I love racing. I raced for years in real life, oval track, in 3 different divisions. My favorite was actually what they call Hornets, which is the 4-cylinder front-wheel drives. Yeah, I'm in the USA. Missouri, to be exact. Just a retired old fart with nothing better to do. I don't play hardly any at all shooting type games. My eye-hand coordination isn't good enough to even attempt to compete. I tried Call of Duty once, and that was a slaughter. Austin, Texas. Been there. I had family in Austin, Texas. They're all dead and gone now, but... Oh, I agree with you. Back in the day, I owned a server. We could house 50 people. It doesn't sound like a whole lot now because technology is just so advanced. But back in the day, there was a game called Medal of Honor, Allied Assault. This was before Call of Duty. In fact, Call of Duty and Medal of Honor was both the same company, and eventually Call of Duty branched off and did their own thing and just went huge. And Medal of Honor kind of died out. But anyway, I owned a server back then, and I had 32 different maps in rotation, and I loved that game. Back then, my name was Fruit Flinger because on the German side, the grenades kind of looked like pineapples, and I'd get people coming in behind me trying to shoot me, and I'd bob and weave back and forth, pull the pin, and drop the grenade at my feet. So by the time they got to, just about the time they would get to it, it would blow up and kill them. And everybody started calling me Fruit Flinger. So I went with that for a long time, and then age caught up to me, so now I go by Grandpa Gamer. Wreckfest is one of my favorites, but I get so pissed off. We actually, and I'm not saying this to try to sound like I'm great or something, because I'm not. There's always going to be people better than you out there, but we run on a semi-professional level in that game. And for a long time, it was really cool because we could go in and pretty well dominate the servers. But it has gotten to the point where now when they see us come in, as soon as they see our name, the entire lobby will gang up and they won't quit until we're dead. Now it's becoming monotonous and irritating, so I don't play half as much anymore. But when I want to get my kill on, that's where I'll go. Last man standing. I don't hardly do much of anything. I do some racing on there, but people get butthurt over everything, so I don't do a whole lot. All right, here we go. Uno más. One more again. Go. Oh, hell. Really? 148? How in the hell did you accomplish that? Oh, well. We don't stand a chance here. No, Kira, stop chewing on my cord. No, that's not for you to chew on. Stop it, you little turd. Biscuit. All right. Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't even look the names in there. Anybody might know. All right. Try to hold my line and not get rattled when they get around me. I'm not gonna focus on any bump draft to pull any distance because it's useless in this low-powered car. 62 horses, you know, by the time I get caught back up again, it's too late to try to make any type of move. But everybody I've tried to pass to this point puts me in the wall or something. But that's what you got to deal with, unfortunately, in these lower classes, lower lobbies. Is what it is. Trying to up my skill, my ability to get out of here and go to something different. All right, see if we can catch some slipstream and get out of here. At a snail's pace. Oh, give me a slipstream, Patrick. No need in bumping there, Patrick. Now you've cost me a position. Yeah, you two go ahead and fight. Oh, you little... it just keeps hitting me. Oh my God. Wonderful. Oh! Well, there goes some more positions. Now I'll never catch back up. So much to figure out about this game. Ooh. Oh, you little... Shut up, Grandpa. Shut the hell up, Grandpa. Now I got front end damage. Wonderful. Come on. I'd almost poop if I caught him, which I highly doubt. There's a little battle going on up there. Come on, y'all. Keep fighting. Grandpa will catch up. Go ahead. I gave you a cookie. There you go. Come on, mess up some more. See, that's what sucks, because the places I catch them is the worst place to be. Oh no. Come on. Alright, well, we'll take it. Fifth. I don't remember what spot I started in. It's like, I might have been fifth. I don't know. I don't remember. But that's okay. It wasn't a terrible race, but it could have been better. Good clean race for us. Cool, cool, cool. No complaints. My driver. This game doesn't make any damn sense to me. Yeah, I tried the B here, but the track is very misleading to me. You know, there's people that just fly around, and I've watched several people that just fly around this track like it's nothing, but I'm off in the grass, I'm off in the gravel. Grandmother's house, I'm out in the woods. It's going to take a lot of practice on that track in particular. There's one corner that gets me every time. And then Laguna Seca, the GR3, Daily Race C, that one, there's the one corner that really gets me. But each one you go to, it's obviously a much faster car. This car here, to the floor, I'm doing good to hit, like, I can't hit 100 mile an hour. The GR4, fuck, I'm doing a buck 40 down the straight, you know. There's a big difference in learning your line to where you slow down and all that kind of stuff. Like, because I have all that stuff turned off. I don't want it, because if you do any of the auto stuff, then it breaks way early, and all kind. You can't get any kind of good positioning for all the safety features. I'd rather fly by the seat of my pants and figure it out for myself. But I'm not interested in hurting anybody in the process. Oh, I still got a soda pop. A soda pop. Oh, get back in there. What am I doing? My apologies, running my mouth. Yeah, I bought this car and I went and put all the racing parts and everything on it that I could. And all the power and everything just to get in here, and it's restricted to 62 horsepower. It doesn't matter what you do to it. So it automatically reset it back just to be able to do this race. And then the first car I had like this, I screwed up and put the wide body kit on it and new rims and all that. Was making it all pretty and ready to roll. Just to find out after I got here that wide bodies aren't accepted. And I couldn't take it off, so, or if you can, I don't know how to do it. So that didn't work out. I ended up having to sell that car and bought this one. I wish my laptop was still going. I used to have my laptop up so I could read comments, talk to the people. Now I have to wait until I see something pop up on the screen. But I'll be getting another laptop soon, so we will go from there. You still there, liking? I guess not. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, you're good. I'm just rambling on. You know, it's an old fart thing, I guess. Just ramble, ramble, ramble. Got to shake, rattle and roll. Five more minutes. Got so four, maybe 5 more minutes. Yeah, I am getting better because last night when I was doing this stream, my best time on this track was 1 minute and 59 seconds. And then I got a 157 and then a 155, I think it was, and now I'm in a 154. So I'm getting better. It's just going to take some practice and obviously quite a bit of it. But I am getting better. I am improving. Twice I've started in second. I qualified second. That one, I think I started in fifth and I ended in fifth. I got my position back. But they get kind of nasty in there, man. They obviously didn't watch the same etiquette video that I watched to get in here because they just don't care. And it's like almost everybody I go to pass will slam you into the wall, cut you off, whatever they can do to keep you back there, because they know as slow as these cars are, you touch that brake pedal, you're forever getting back up to speed. It is such a pain in the tuchus. And my wife, she's like, I'm going to stop by and do some grocery shopping on my way back. What do you want? What do I want? Well, hook a log chain to the store and drag the damn thing home. That's what I want. Every night, 36 years, and every night I hear the same thing. I love her to death, but oh, sweet baby Jesus. What do you want for dinner, baby? If it fits on a plate, I'll eat it. I am not picky. What do you want? I got irritated with her one night, this last year, whatever, and I just turned around and looked at her. I said, baby, do me a favor. I want you to go in there right now, that pantry, and just start throwing everything out on the floor. The refrigerator, the freezers, everything. Just throw it all out on the floor. And when you come across something that you like, set that to the side and we'll put everything back. I'll help you. Put everything back. And whatever it is that you find that you like, that you want to eat, just make a little extra and I'll have some too. I know she gets irritated with me, but it's whatever you're making, I don't mind. Oh my God, it feels like I need a grandpa nap. Come on, 30 seconds, 30, 30, 30, 30, come on. Let's do it. 20 seconds. Come on. With your bad self. Let's get it on. Alright, here we go. See if I can catch a little slipstream. Looks like I qualified second for this one too. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the boy behind me is just a paint chip slower. I fully expect him to come around me. I'm not going to try to wreck him, but I'm not going to let him just have it. Alright. Slipstream, slipstream. Come on, slipstream. Now how in the hell? See though? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever, because you cannot. What the fuck is going on here? It's like I'm damn near in reverse or something. Passing me like I'm tied to a damn stump. Katie, you better get the hell off my TV. Get down. What in the hell? Shit, I bumped him. Sorry, my bad. I don't know why I'm feeling sorry, because they do it to me. But I don't get this. Same damn car, same everything. You cannot adjust the stuff on this car. But I mean, I understand slipstream, but dude, they're just walking right past me like I don't exist. Alright, now we got some slipstream and we're coming back. Alright, come on, Grandpa. Make it stick. He's all over me like white on rice again. I don't know how he's capitalizing on that slipstream that fast. Oh, you cocksucker. Makes me want to be a dirty driver, man, I'm telling you. Take me out like that. The fuck over. Now you've done pissed me off. How? This is stupid. Absolutely retarded. How in the hell are you doing this shit? Now that's screw up on my behalf. Plow into the wall right beside me, almost come to a dead stop, and by the next damn corner he's passing me. It just doesn't make any sense. How are you doing it? I apologize for my language, it's just irritating. And oh my God. Come on, Grandpa, get your shit together. Now I got this dude on my butt. Wow, I just don't know what to say other than wow. What a joke. I don't mind losing, but holy shit. I mean, they almost have to have, like with the wheel and pedals and stuff. I don't get it, because like I said, you cannot adjust the ride height or the transmission or none of that stuff in these cars with this one, with this race. It all has to remain stock. Appearance is the only thing that you can alter. So how that just happened, I have no idea. I understand the clean race. How in the hell you get clean race out of that? I was a pinball. Crazy, I tell you. Exit. Yeah, that was just holy crap. We all have to run the same tires. We all have to have the same weight, same horsepower. The only thing you can alter is the looks of the car, color, rims, that sort of thing. Of course, rims, difference in weight on rims could make a little difference, but not like that. I mean, that was just holy crap. It was almost like a Cadillac passing a Yugo. And getting slammed both sides, using me like a pinball. People like that just, I'll never understand. And in a lot of cases, like, and when we've raced before, we work together as much as we possibly can, with the bump draft and slingshot and that sort of thing, to help each other out, to get away, to pull some distance. But dude, it didn't matter what the hell I was doing. And with these slow ass cars, you can't possibly get enough to make any real headway. So you're a pinball. Maybe I should just force myself into graduation to the next class, B. Daily race B. Even though I can't stand that track and I'll never be able to compete. Especially right off the bat. I'm just thinking maybe it'd be better, higher class, higher, maybe better races. It's hard to, I don't know. It's everywhere you go. It's a deal with it moment, I apologize. It's just irritating. But somehow or another, I ended up with a clean race bonus, plus my rating went up. Doesn't make any sense. Being used as a pinball. Maybe that's what we're going to do. Just slam into people. I don't know. Drive through them. Use it like Wreckfest. Give them a how to, why come, what for. Yeah, I know. It's just not who I am, though. Not intentionally. I try to. It can be difficult. I wish I didn't didn't let my temper get the best of me sometimes, because that hinders me a lot. And when I start getting pissed off, then I start making mistake after mistake after mistake. And that's what I was talking about earlier, about trying to control myself, to hold my line and do my thing. We'll get it eventually. At least enough to get out of this class. It's going to take me forever probably to get through the next one, but this is just daily races anyway. It's not, this will change. I think next week they do it like for a week at a time or something like that. I don't know enough to know positive, but I believe that's how they do it. Like it'll be these 3 tracks this week or whatever. Maybe this month, I don't know. But either way, and then the tracks will change. But until last night, I'd never played online against real people like this, other than creating our own lobby. So it's all brand new to me as of last night. So I'm learning. I'm getting the smarts, education. Give me a Coke and a smile. Well, I'll settle for Dr. Pepper and a cigarette. Imagine. I didn't realize how bad buying a new house was going to set us back on everything. I'm glad we got the house and all that, and basically it was, I want it. Okay, here you go. Didn't have to deal with a bunch of headache stuff that so many people have to deal with, on being able to get a house. So I'm very happy with that. I'm proud to be in a situation where that could be dealt with like that. But at the same time, it's like, holy sweet Jesus. Now it's playing catch up. These damn gas prices. Are not helping. I don't know what it is there, but it's the other day when we come, well, it's been about a week. But anyway, we come through and it was like $4.99 a gallon. We come through yesterday, I think it was, and it was down to $3.99. It had dropped $1. But I get kind of tickled and irritated at the same time. A lot of people, you see gas like it jump up to, let's say, $3.50 a gallon from $3.29 to $3.50, and then a couple weeks go by and it drops a nickel. Oh, gas prices are going down. Yeah, but it jumped 20 cents and it dropped 5 cents. You're still not gaining much, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, so it went down, but not enough to be relevant. And I remember, kind of tell how old I am, I remember when it was 40 cents a gallon and it had went up to 45 cents a gallon. And that was about a week, and we pulled into the gas station. My mom was driving, and she slammed the thing down, slammed the car door, went inside screaming and cussing and yelling at the guys that owned the store, and pissed off like crazy because it went to 50 cents a gallon. And to look at it today, it's like, holy crap. And my mom, she used to smoke pretty heavy. And I heard her, I don't know how many times, when it gets past $1 a pack, I quit. Okay. Well, she quit when they buried her. That's when she quit. And here we are. Some cigarettes are $11 a pack. I used to go across the border of Mexico and I could get 4 cartons for $7.50 a piece. Can't do that now, but starting in 6th. Anybody I know see me yet? I raised him last night. Lonnie, Boris. I don't know the others. I don't recognize the names anyway. Yeah, you can see that. Damn near 60 years old, and he sends me a picture of a crotch rocket for sale. The hell am I going to do with that? If I'm going to buy a motorcycle, it's going to be another Harley or an Indian or something. It ain't going to be no damn crotch rocket. For those that like them, more power to you. You know, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it's not for an old fart. Not this old fart, anyway. Some of them are nice, and I did ride a Ninja, but it was a 250 or something like that, a little one. Nothing spectacular, but that son of a bitch would scoot. But I'm a Harley or an Indian. To be honest with you, I'm kind of more partial to the Indian in looks, style. Valkyrie's not too bad. They got a nice looking bike. Street bike. Oh yeah. Alright, one more again. Here we go. Oh, that caused a big stir. And if I was the cause of that, I apologize to everybody involved. Oh, you're gonna ghost out to get around that corner. That just cost me 2 positions. Now that one I don't feel sorry for. Whoever's watching, if that upsets you, I apologize to you, but I don't feel sorry for that guy. You're gonna run up there and crowd me like that, and then knowing damn good and well I got nowhere to go, then you deserve what you get. That's just how I feel about it. Come on, Grandpa, last lap. Let's get on. Pulling a little distance on the old boy, but I can't catch the guys in front of me. Oh, damn, he's already catching up to me. I think he's gonna get me too. Well, I'll take fourth. Yep, I'll take fourth. Lost 2 positions, but that race was a whole lot better than the last one. Didn't get the clean race bonus, but that's okie dokie. Okay, but dokie. Uno más. I keep saying that, but okay. Yeah, that one was better than the last one, but I don't know what I can do to. I mean, it'll eventually come to me, and I'll work it out. But I don't know right now to stay with them. Yeah, I was looking at a G29, the wheel and pedals and all the setup and everything. And the old boy wanted it's like $450 for that setup. But I have nothing to attach it to, so I'd like to go ahead and get it and slowly work my way into getting the entire setup, get it all where it needs to be, but I don't have the room right now. Even if I had all this stuff. Anybody watching, first off, I appreciate you swinging by. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button, just share, subscribe, and all that good kind of stuff like that. Don't forget the notification bell so you know when we go live. And I go live as often as I can, which isn't as often as I want. But I'd like to actually come up with a schedule and stick to that. I don't like the sporadic thing, but sometimes life gets in the way and we don't have a choice. But I do greatly appreciate you guys coming by and watching an old fart try to hang with some of these young pups. I said trying. I didn't say nothing about the success of it all. I do got some decent lines in there where I make up some ground on them, but there's also 2 different corners on this track where they catch me because I'm not real good at it. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3 corners that needs improvement a lot. And I'm working on it. I'm a whole lot better than yesterday. Well, that's the first time yesterday ever being in here. I think for my second day, I shouldn't complain. I'm doing fairly decent, considering. But some of these guys, I think they have the setup, the wheel, the pedals, and everything to help them out. I know there's a way to change, like I can change to be able to shift using the controller. And later on after the stream, I'm going to look that up because I think that would probably help me quite a bit. There's several times where the car doesn't shift where I would have already shifted. It just and then next, I'm like, come on. But that's the problems of an automatic, especially when you've only got 62 horsepower. It takes forever to watch that line get up to the red line. You can smoke a cigarette and have an adult beverage maybe a barbecue. It's crazy. But to get my rating up, this is what they tell me I gotta do, so. Yeah, call him Grandpa. Do. Grandpa power. Well, my broken toe has healed quite nicely. Finally. Nothing like having... I broke 3 of them. I was at work, and one of the guys I was working with, we had sheet 3/4 inch plywood, and the guy that was buying the plywood wanted it ripped to certain measurements. Okay, no problems. We pack it over there, and that stuff's pretty heavy. And he thought he had it on the lip of the little machine that we run it through to rip it, and he didn't. He missed the lip and dropped the whole damn thing down on my foot, right across my toes, and broke 3 of my toes. Now, it's an environment where we're supposed to be wearing steel toe shoes, so I didn't report it or nothing. I just dealt with it. And the reason being is because that particular day, I got up that morning, and one of the cats had her field day with one of my steel toe shoes. So I have other shoes that are identical, but they're not steel toe. I will wear these shoes for a couple days. Payday, I'll pick up a brand new pair because they disintegrated. Katie, one of our cats, she likes to sharpen her claws on everything in the house. And she shredded where the steel toe ends at the top of my toes there, my shoe, one of my shoes. So I couldn't wear the damn shoes. And the one day that I don't wear steel toe, that's when it happened. And oh man, I am so sorry, I'm so sorry. It's still black and blue, but and I can't bend it like I used to. I don't care, it's just hanging around there anyway. No, Katie girl, I don't want you on my lap. Daddy's doing stuff. Yeah, I worked the rest. That happened like 9:30 in the morning. I didn't get off until after 5. I worked the entire day and the last 2 weeks with 3 broken toes. But he got his just desserts because it was about a week or 2 later. Same guy, customer was getting some 4x4s, 12 foot long. He pulled one off, lost his footing, stumbled a little bit, and when he stumbled, he lost the grip on the 4x4, and it dropped down on his foot and broke his big toe. Same guy that done that to me. And I know he didn't do it on purpose, but it's just karma, you know. He ended up having to go home. I don't know how you did it. I don't know how you did it. Well, I'm Gen X. I don't give a shit. I mean, even if my boss, he's like, well, you want to go to the hospital and get that looked at and everything? What are they going to do? They can't do a damn thing with it. It's my toe. And all that's successful in is me lossing time of work. And I don't think so. Have my money. I'll have it. Thank you very muches. And I was talking about leaving and everything. And then they want to throw more money at you, try to get you to stay. But no, I'm done. I'm just too old. My body can't handle this. Is a young man's game. You legging all this lumber around concrete and blocks and sheetrock and everything. Mm-mm. I couldn't outpace none of them young guys anyway. I could keep up with them, but I couldn't outpace nobody. And then after the toe incident, that kind of sealed the deal for me. I'm like, the hell with it. I'll just I'll be done with it all. And it doesn't help that the new boss was different. We didn't meet eye to eye, and it wasn't due to height. Alright, so what position am I starting in? Fifth? Is it fifth? This dude's name is Out of Bubblegum. Okie dokie. Plastic Man. Bill Baldwin, that's the only name I know in here. And I don't know him, but I've seen the name and I've raced him a couple times. Alright. Alrighty then, into stuff. Here we go. Just give her the onions. Starting in 5th position. Let's see how close I am to that when the race is over. Great big whopping 37 mile an hour. Look out. Catching old Out of Bubblegum. Oh, you cock-blocking little shit. Alright, I got you, boo. Yeah. Alright, Mr. Bubblegum, Grandpa's coming back. Not now, I clipped the wall. Bad timing. Nope. Shit. I did that to myself. Uh-oh. Oh, let me catch that sweet slipstream. Come on, Grandpa. Last lap. Yep, started in 5th, and it looks like I'm going to finish in 5th. Yep, started in 5th, finished in 5th. I had 4th for a little bit. Probably won't get a clean racing. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Well, I did get clean race bonus, but I don't think my rating went up. Nope, went down. Again, back and forth, back and forth. Can't gain no damn ground. Alright, we're gonna do one more here, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Get myself ready. Must be pretty hot outside. All the cats are just laying around. Usually they're quite full of vigor. Piss and vinegar. Yeah, the cat's mama's laptop cat's chewed through the power cord on it. That was great. So she ordered a new power cord for it and everything. You don't find it dandy, but it gets here and it barely fits in the thing. It's loose. It does charge it, but if you fart the wrong direction, it loses its connection. And there's so many times that it's like it's about to die, because it's not charged, not charging. She'll have to mess with it's like back in the 70s, when we was watching TV and you'd have to stick your tongue out one leg up as you're holding the TV antenna to get a good clear picture. Trying to get it, it's just a nightmare is what I'm saying. She's trying to find another power cord for it. And mine, I don't know what's going on with it. It's just a black screen. It won't. I don't know if the graphics cards went out or what. Time to upgrade some equipment. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Yeah. After this race here, I'll back out headstrong and reset all that up. I need to switch it to where it's a stick shift and not an automatic, because that way I can shift even if I'm using the controller. I got to, so I can shift it when I want to shift. In the automatic, I was trying it last night. I haven't tried it yet today, but I couldn't get it to, by using an automatic, I couldn't get it to shift up or shift down. And the horn doesn't work either. I set that last night, but I guess it didn't take. get some stuff figured out later on and get it set up right. I'm going to practice some. I might do another live stream of this later on tonight, too. Testing the new setup and everything. Because if I can get it to switch over to stick instead of automatic, I think that would help me out. The automatic, I'm at the mercy of the RPM. Sassy, why you gotta lay across my cord? Why? Why come? Why for? How come? Cause why? You can jump on in here, Headstrong. I don't bite very hard. That's right. Because she can. She's notorious for it, too. It's not just her, though. Oh, okie dokie. Well, I got Chad up. Liking's in here. Somewhere. He's over in the corner eating all the cookies. Chucking down the milk. It does sound good. Cookies and milk. Mm-hmm. She made peanut butter cookies last week. Of course, they never last long. You know, I got an appetite for them, but she used chocolate peanut butter, not that Nutella. It's chocolate peanut butter. I've never seen it, and it looked good on paper, sounded good, and I ate them all. It's not like I'm gonna let them go to waste, but it's just not the same. I guess everybody's different. I personally didn't care a whole lot for them. I'm used to the normal ones where she uses that Reese's peanut butter. That them's is good and like a gallon of milk. I guess she's trying to tell me something the other day. She brought me a pack of them chocolate-covered graham crackers, cookies. I really like them from the store anyway, store cookies. I guess she's trying to tell me something. She's tired of making cookies and stuff right now. She made carrot cake and a German chocolate cake and a vanilla cake and a cherry pie and apple pie. She made angel food cake and 9 batches of cookies. 20 years ago, I used to like, what in the hell are you doing all this for? My God, the kids are grown, they're gone. You know, you don't have to cook for Cox's Army. And then I realized that it's a benefit for me, so shut your mouth and enjoy it, you know. She gets in her moods to be cooking. There's Headstrong. I seen you in the list. 8th. Where did it put you? Where did it put you? Oh. Wait a second. Come on. Well, she went on a bacon spree. Now here we are, 36 years into our relationship, and hell, I'll stir that shit for you. You tell me what you're wanting to make, baby girl, and I'll stir it for you. I don't mind a bit. Whatever you want to make. Hell to the yes. Alright, got me starting in 5th. I started in 5th on the last one, so we'll see where we end on this one. At one race, my rating will go up. Next race, it'll go down. Back and forth and back and forth. So, I mean, I'm not really gaining much. Well, yeah, Grandpa's using a controller. And that tells me what I need to know. They're not. And that's what I was talking about earlier, about helping them. I'll get there. Shit, every daggone time. Trying to get caught up again. You little bastard. Started fifth, finished fifth. Clean racing bonus. Good. That was actually a pretty good race. Alright, well that's going to do it for Grandpa. We're going to go ahead and shut it down right here. I do appreciate it, especially the new guys that come in. I really enjoyed that a lot. You guys have an absolutely awesome day. Come back, check us out. We're slowly building ourselves up. We're working up to higher classes and stuff like that. We got a long way to go. But that's alright. We'll get there. Y'all have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everybody.